Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The Iranian Revolution of 1979 was a complex and multifaceted event that transformed the political, social, and cultural landscape of Iran. Here's a brief overview of its history. Background and pre-revolutionary period. 1953 to 1978. The revolution's origins can be traced back to discontent with the rule of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, who was seen as autocratic and heavily reliant on Western powers, particularly the United States. The Shah implemented modernization and economic reforms, but they often led to inequality and social unrest, the exploitation of Iran's resources by foreign companies and the Shah's secret police, known as Savak, further fueled resentment. Rise of opposition and religious movements. Various opposition groups, including leftist and nationalist factions, began to form and voice their discontent against the Shah's rule. Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, a religious leader who opposed the Shah's secularization efforts and close ties to the West, gained prominence through his religious teachings and critiques of the regime. 1978 protests and unrest. The revolution gained momentum in 1978, when widespread protests erupted in response to the death of a prominent opposition figure. These protests, characterized by strikes, demonstrations, and civil disobedience, escalated into a nationwide movement demanding the removal of the Shah's regime. Collapse of the monarchy. 1979. As protests intensified, the Shah's attempts at repression failed to quell the uprising. The revolution reached its climax in early 1979 when the Shah was forced to leave Iran for medical treatment. This created a power vacuum, allowing Ayatollah Khomeini to return from exile and take center stage as the spiritual leader of the revolution. Establishment of the Islamic Republic. In April 1979, Iranians voted in a national referendum, choosing to establish an Islamic Republic. The monarchy was officially abolished, and Khomeini became the supreme leader. A new constitution was drafted, blending elements of Islamic governance with republican principles. Hostage crisis and international reactions. In November 1979, a group of Iranian students seized the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding 52 Americans hostage for 444 days. This event strained Iran's relations with the United States and the international community. Consolidation of power and ongoing changes. The newly established Islamic Republic faced challenges. Consolidating power, dealing with opposition groups, and adapting to its new political and cultural framework. The government implemented policies such as Islamization of education, nationalization of industries, and land reforms. War with Iraq 1980-1988. The revolution faced another major test when Iraq invaded Iran in 1980, leading to an 8-year-long war that resulted in significant casualties and economic strain on both countries. The Iranian Revolution had profound effects on Iran's domestic and international dynamics. It reshaped the country's political system, social norms, and relationships with the rest of the world. Its legacy continues to influence Iran's policies, internal dynamics, and its interactions on the global stage.